Could creatine help me climb harder? I'm taking creatine for the next 50 days to find out. As someone with more power in her core and legs, I relied a lot on flexibility and balance to get through the easier levels. But now that I'm trying harder climbs, I definitely need an extra oomph. So could creatine be the answer? To find out, I'm gonna do a popular climbing strength test before and after 50 days and see if I can finish 5 new climbs in the next levels. So this test measures strength in 4 areas that are important for climbing, which is basically core, pulling, hanging, and finger strength. And it's out of 10 points max for each category. And my core is pretty strong, but everything else could use a boost. And 9 points corresponds to about a V3. Opening up the creatine. So this is the creatine. Okay, and then the scoop. I think there's a scoop in here. This looks like, I don't know. I've never put anything up my nose before. At least it doesn't taste like anything. So for week 1, I just worked climbs in my normal grade that I couldn't finish before. Alright, I'm on my way to the climbing gym. This is the first time I'll climb under the effects of creatine. It's really hard, baby. Nice job. So my first project is this black route with some holds that aren't quite positive and some sketchy feet as well. And at the very top, I'm actually not sure what the beta is, but I can do the very first move because it requires mostly body tension and flexibility. So here goes. Oh my god. That's so scary.
Yeah, like that's gonna suck having to put my foot up on there. Yeah. You got it. You get it? Nice. Oh my god. Thank you for showing me.
So I'm finding that creatine is making me retain a bit of water, and sometimes if I eat a lot of salt or caffeine, my forearms get really pumped. It's been 3 weeks in the creatine challenge now. Week 1 and week 2 I had a lot of progress, and then this last week there's been a bit of a slump. I can project through each red climb, but it might take 5 sessions or it might take 20 tries, and that sheer amount of like finger pain and like right butt cheek pain, just knowing the volume that I have to do to get strong enough for those climbs is making me want to do it less. But my goal for today, I think there's a pink crimpy red tag that seems pretty doable. I've done it in separate pieces before. Putting it all together is the crux, so maybe that's endurance. Sometimes trying to focus gets me a little stir crazy, so then I could go upstairs and the views can be really nice. We're gonna speed run through this next climb because it's not a super muscly climb, but it is kind of bouncy. It's just really high up, and the top holds are for pushing up against instead of crimping, so you have to just not panic. So this one is more of a mental climb. A lot of moves seem to be like 1 inch or 2 inches more than what I can do, so I have to adjust my body position. When I came back down, it's when my body freaked out and gave me the Elvis leg. So in this climb, I'm learning to deal with dual texture holds. The tricky part about this climb is throwing without knowing where there's texture, so you kind of have to just commit. That was so scary. I know. I almost lost my face.
Reach the highest climb. So let's say someone gets 10, someone gets 9.
So I chose this climb frankly because it looked fun. I could do the first 3 moves because it was crimps. The crux for me is throwing and not ripping out my arm. And I was told this foot is terrible. I did that. Oh my god, I still can't do a pull-up. Fuck. 13 points corresponds to a V5 or a V negative 3000 outdoors. So it's the end of the creatine challenge. I do think I made a lot of progress and broke some plateau, but grades are kind of arbitrary. I do think creatine gave me maybe a 5 to 10% boost, but to get better at pulling, the strength overall, I would actually have to train. In terms of side effects, I think there was a little bit of hair loss. If you end up taking creatine for climbing, I'd love to know how it goes for you. I'll catch you guys next time.